So next on the agenda is our overrated 11 draft in the league. Our chosen formation was 4-3-3. Yeah. Let's run it. Who's going first in the draft? Not me.
But we were so limited to just the league.
You wanted to go beyond.
I have.
You were just going to say the
Ballon d'Or
whole.
winner, I believe, is overrated, but he's on the other continent.
Which continent are you talking about? I hope you're talking about Europe.
It's
Because
I'm talking about Messi.
maybe
Lionel.
Asia.
He's probably
I
going
was
to
going to
win.
say maybe Asia as
He's
well.
probably going to win AFCON best player. Anyway.
Oh,
So
wow.
draft your goalkeeper.
Goalkeepers.
Ederson, you guy.
Where you think Ederson is?
I honestly think he has just
And he was top 2 in the FIFA Pro
No, he won.
goalkeeper.
Wait, he won the award for best goalkeeper, but then when it came,
Yeah, I'm saying
when it came to the
for
team,
the team of the season, he was
I
top 2.
can't-
How can such a
I
person
can't
be
think of a
overrated?
man of the match performance by Ederson last season. Can you?
now I think
Can
probably he's the final
Ah,
because
yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
play. We didn't play well. Yeah, the
Like
final was probably
Inter-game.
very boring.
Okay,
but there
one
were
game
two.
out of the whole season.
No.
No,
Like
he's
if you
just-
look, I think
Bro,
the thing about
City's
Ederson.
build that's a goalkeeper
Exactly.
that assists, by the way.
He has,
Yeah, that's what I was
he
going to
has
say.
benefited from the team being
No, I think when you look at
good. That guy
Ederson,
hasn't yet been challenged really.
First
The only
way.
times he has been challenged was back then during Liverpool's heavy metal football, and
Their seasons, he had some errors.
I can't even believe I'm saying this Ole Gunnar's United.
But in the league,
I
I think he's like a top goalkeeper.
He's top 3.
I don't think he's overrated.
he's top 3
He's-
in the league.
No, now the award of him being the best is what I am.
But now I think.
I can say Vicario is even a better keeper than him.
But now Vicario just
think
came
that.
up this
Alisson
season.
is a better keeper than him.
Because Ederson has a body of work that you can look back to and say,
No, this season, even just this season alone, Vicario has really surprised me. The games I've seen that.
but
man.
you can also put that on the defense that is having to do all
No,
that work.
now you remember that before De Gea got mentally ill. Okay, no. sorry.
I hope they don't cancel you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. But okay, before 2019, you remember how literally United were relevant because of De Gea's goalkeeping ability.
The hair
I don't see that. I don't.
Oh, with his legs.
Legs, arms,
No,
everything.
there was a season. There was a season.
There was seasons.
No, there was a season where he was just going with his legs, and I'm like, but this guy
From
even
like
has hands.
2014 to like 2018, where he was. Even Madrid almost came for him.
Remember, there's an Arsenal game where supposed to be only De Gea.
The double sell.
Mm.
De Gea is the only reason we
Now,
didn't
I can't
beat those guys.
attribute any, like in his whole career, his whole City career, I can't remember an Ederson stretch. I think even teams used to look at United and be like, this is what we just need to get past the last guy. This is easy what we just need to get past the hair. I don't think when opponents are drawing up, I could be wrong, but I don't think when teams are drawing up strategies against City, Ederson is the one they're scouting.
I think you're looking at it wrongly because for me, Ederson as our keeper, I don't think he was brought in for his shot stopping. I think his shot stopping before was
overrated?
average. Wait, I think his shot stopping was average. Like it was good enough, but then they brought him on for his ball ability. And now when you look at those seasons when we had Sane and Sterling,
and now
he would just
every team now wants a
ball playing
goalkeeper.
because of him, because that's what Pep brought. They're like, no, I want
Everyone wants to start
Joe
from
Hart,
the
and
back.
you've been
He's
good, you've been here.
benefiting
And
from that.
that's why they faced down.
He's
Joe Hart.
benefiting from that.
Even Joe Hart.
Players, teams no longer even want to shoot the ball. Teams want to pass all the way to the box.
Yeah, but now you see
Nowadays.
that's the thing. So when you look at Ederson, he's that kind of guy.
Okay.
He's very
my
composed,
point
playing
is
from the back.
he's
playing from-
overrated in a way that he hasn't had a stretch where he has been challenged
because
to a
now-
point where he is the team's savior. Where the
No,
point
but
where
now you
he's
look at
City's savior.
when you look at City, like you look at the defense, solid most of the
Exactly.
time.
So he is
now,
over.
How do you
he's
want?
here-
Why
he's
do you
here-
want him to now
No.
go and look for people to?
He's getting awards, as best keeper getting in world whatever 11, not because he's the best keeper in the world, but because he's playing for the best team
No,
in
but
the
now
world.
when you
Who was that Barcelona keeper?
Valdez, same thing.
no,
Same
but now
thing,
okay,
literally.
wait. When you look at if you're not getting
By the time you get to Ederson,
if you're not
be very
conceding shots, yeah, like those things where it's going to be like, let me now wait. If you're not conceding shots, where can I show my quality? Ball. Let me now make assists. Let me now
He's
put
overrated.
Let me
He
that
isn't. I don't
15.
think
Wait,
he's
15
overrated.
minutes into the FA Cup final, who gave the ball to Haaland? Was it Haaland or KDB? Who gave the ball came from
Game is a blur.
the
for
ball
me.
came from behind, forward.
I don't think. I do
No.
definitely don't.
I
think
have
he's
not
overrated.
challenged his.
No, I'm saying
his strengths. I've challenged
No, but
his status
No, but I'm saying like
His
the whole
status
The
point.
world's best goalkeeper.
as the world's best goalkeeper.
That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't get as many like
He's
shots. and everything.
overrated because he's given the tag of world's best goalkeeper.
No.
Not because he's a shitty goalkeeper.
It's not a shit.
I'm saying he is not the best. He is overrated because they give him the tag as the best.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I'm trying to say is like your point is that he didn't face as many shots. He didn't like show where he's the guy that has saved the day. What I get that, but now if the defense is so good in front, where am I? Like City didn't concede like a lot of, unless it's a game where they're
Do
playing.
you guys think he's a Premier League legend, goalkeeping legend?
My brother,
Ederson.
I think
Be
there are people,
honest with
there are people
yourself.
above
I don't
him.
think- I
There are
don't
people
He's
above him.
exactly.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But now when you look
So
at the
he's
rest of our
overrated.
goalkeepers, come on.
Anyway, Van, who's your goalkeeper in the draft?
Of course, I have Onana, but this was a hard pick because no, because there are not that many like overrated keepers in the league per se. Like it was, I just picked Onana because one, he was like bought for a lot of money. You guys phased out.
They
Who
are
was-
still,
who
they are
was-
still jobless.
No, I'm saying who was like last season. He was what best goalkeeper. Like he won the Golden Glove. You know, you phased him out. You didn't even try to like keep him on as maybe the second choice keeper.
No, he was actually scheduled to sign
I
an
did,
extension.
yeah.
Exactly. So you're bringing this
Then
guy.
after that
they
final-
pulled it out.
After that final, they pulled.
Exactly. So you're putting all your chips in the bag for this guy,
And of which
Andre Onana. He has
the
conceded.
the Inter Milan run to the Champions League, he was the best keeper in the Champions League,
Yeah.
apparently.
So you bought him for 51 million. In 35 games, he has conceded 54 goals. I know his ability, just like Ederson, is not short stopping, but he has faced a
He's
lot.
comfortable on
He
the
has,
ball as
yeah,
but also,
he has faced a lot.
what you've seen is his
Some of the-
errors,
some of the
his errors
goals-
leading to goal as well.
Yeah, some of the goals he's conceding, guys.
I'm
Come
not
on.
even going to. This is not a hot take.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It was
Very
hard.
obvious.
It was hard. The other obvious take choice I would have had is Pickford, but the only reason I would have picked Pickford is because he's the
England
starting.
number
Yeah,
one
yet I feel
as
like
well.
they're better
Yeah,
goalkeepers
and
than
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale,
Ramsdale, Nick Pope.
But now he's
even the guy for Crystal Palace. Like, give
Sam
them a
Johnston.
chance. Yeah, give them a chance. Like every time you're playing Pickford. Otherwise, goalkeeper it was very difficult. But I just went for Onana.
For my pick, I'm going for Dean Henderson at Crystal Palace. This guy, from the time he was at United, he was the one supposed to take over the reins. He was supposed to take De Gea's position. He gets loaned out, comes back, can't get that position back. He has had a couple of average seasons on loan as well. He was on loan at, I think, Nottingham Forest. Poor. And then this season, when United finally let him go, I thought he's going to go on and acclaim like a number one spot in a team. So he goes to Crystal Palace. Imagine Sam Johnston wasn't even their starter as well because Palace had issues with Gaeta and contractual issues. He wants to go back to Spain. Then Johnston gets that position. There was a point this season Johnston had the most
Most
clean sheets in the league. He gets injured. Dean Henderson is now the one in goal. And the way he also conceded some funny goals as well. And for someone that was meant to be the next big thing,
At
to
United.
take over from De Gea and be the guy at United, and to see how his career has peaks and valleys, how his career has gone and how he's performing in the league right now. That's why I chose him, and I knew my other option was Onana, but I want to put him there.
But
So that's why I went with Dean Henderson.
But do you feel like his career at United, how it was like not how should I put it? Like the way they always sent him out, like they never gave him confidence.
chance.
Yeah. Do you feel like also that contributed to him?
I think there's a reason they
It
didn't
does.
give him
It does.
No, because there was a
does.
period where De Gea probably you'd be like, okay,
You should have dropped De
this
Gea
guy,
at some
like,
point.
Yeah, and then you have Dean Henderson on the bench. Why don't you use him? Like that sort of.
Wow, he's just terrible. He's overrated. Yeah, he's actually overrated.
So that's why I went with Dean Henderson as my goalkeeper. So who's your
Right
back?
Tomias.
But
Okay,
don't- I don't
no. Not Tomias, Reece James.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why I
Yes,
didn't
yes.
even think of. That's how much he doesn't play. He didn't even cross my mind.
That's the same thing.
He's a savior. He's what. And again, we can't
Team captain.
Yeah.
we can't blame him for his injury woes, but the way they
Prop
speak
him.
about-
Yeah,
still
he's in all
He's
the
still in top 5 right backs in the league conversations every
all
time.
time. Do you know it's all time? Like if you Google it, he's in the top 5
Because
all
I'm like,
time.
this guy barely
Reece
plays
James.
a game.
Reece
in like
James.
the last year or 2 years, I don't know if he has played more than
10
20
games.
games or even 15.
That's the thing. But he's
So-
in those conversations of this.
Who's making those rooms? Which room
I
is
don't
that?
even know.
Is
That's
this Reddit?
no. Like, because I was going through, I was trying to see like who's really overrated, and I was like, I also saw Reece James here, and I'm like, why isn't he in this list? Because we're not really seeing him.
he
We
really
haven't
is. He
like we
really
haven't
is.
seen him play as
'Cause
many
you see,
games, and it's
with
unfortunate.
with
but
the run Ben White had last season and with how Arsenal played last season, people still didn't rate him, and they were still putting Reece James ahead
yeah, that's what
of
I'm saying.
him.
And then Reece James
And
will
Reece
come and
James
play
had
like 2
played
games,
how
3
many
games.
hamstring this. So that's a solid pick.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate for
That's the
because
best take you've had
Yeah.
on this pod.
Haters.
it's unfortunate that he gets injuries, but then like
Oh,
he's
yeah, people
being
speak
he's
so
being
highly
yeah
of him, and-
yeah we haven't yet seen that much.
We
of
haven't
him.
seen much of him.
Yeah, and I think that's probably unfair for other people who have
Who's your?
Who's your right back?
very overrated right back is probably Trent. Same thing. Same. Okay, not games in terms of like when he's going forward, he's the best I've ever seen. Best.
Best
Like,
you've ever seen?
to be honest,
Okay, true.
going forward,
Alves.
especially maybe with his partnership with
Alves.
Salah as a right back.
Yeah. No,
what?
I'm still.
Dani Alves,
Oh
Alves
no,
was
I'm
good.
saying in the league.
Premier League.
Yeah, because of course Alves and Marcelo come
Mm-hmm.
on. But in the league, like going forward is probably the best. But now when it comes to the back,
His defense.
his
he
defense,
was like,
and that's the thing. Like when you're looking at defenders, when you're looking at goalkeepers and defenders, your defense matters. Like clean sheets, goals conceded, all those things matter. When you look at Liverpool, when they're attacking on his wing, right? He's either nowhere to be seen or it's easy.
He's always near the crime.
It's easy. But and now like this season,
He's always near the crime.
exactly. And then this season, thankfully they have Konate because Konate has saved them so many
Yeah,
times.
but the guy is a man.
He has been saved because if Konate wasn't there and it was like the likes of Matip like last season, they would be conceding way more.
Konate is a
Right?
man now.
So for me, it's like I hate how they like he's an incredible right back.
His abilities going
offensive,
forward.
it's crazy. But when you compare, when you're putting him the best right back in the league, the best right back all time, you're disrespecting the likes of Gary Neville. Gary Neville started for United for like 10 consecutive years. Do you know what it means to keep your position for
Philip
10?
Lam,
Hmm?
Cafu.
You're looking at Ivanovic at Chelsea, also had a good run for a really long time. He was balanced.
Tail end of his career, he was
No,
food.
yeah,
I
but
get what
like-
you say.
Ivanovic.
You
was
know,
bad.
also who even Zabaleta was good at City when he went to like
That's
no, like he was balanced like forward.
Is a
That's what I'm
City
saying.
legend? City legend?
Nah.
Let's not
Nah.
keep having this
And then
legend
even
conversation.
Aspilicueta was good at Chelsea.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was
Those are
actually waiting
players
for
that
that
are
name.
both forward. They can do okay. Like
Back
they're
and-
not as good as him.
Guys are
He
not
beats them
saying
there,
Bissaka
but in the
was-
back.
You guys are not saying Bissaka. What's up?
No,
I
Wan-Bissaka
don't think
is-
he's overrated.
I don't know.
He's-
Yeah, I think
Where
he's-
in the
I think he's
conversations,
actually
wherever,
underrated.
wherever he is, he deserves to be there because his defensive abilities.
He's the best.
I wish they could convert him to like a centre back.
He's a solid guy
No,
at his
no,
wing.
no, I
but
don't think.
I don't think he's that comfortable on
Maybe
the ball.
maybe as a those guys that
Are
stay.
you using that guy's dribble?
He can't dribble to save his life.
He
man.
can. Okay, okay, no, there are some games he
That
shows
guy
it.
can shock you.
He shows it. No, there's actually I think against City.
But you know the
there's-
funniest thing at Palace, he was a
Oh
winger.
yeah.
there's a
Where
moment there I was like, what is this guy doing?
he ran circles around some two guys.
Some like 3 guys.
The
and I'm-
funniest thing at Palace, like his academy days, and then he was
As a winger.
He was a winger, but you don't see that. He's in the final third. He's absent.
No, that's the thing. Like, but his defense 1v1.
We won.
I don't think he's overrated.
Yeah, I think he's underrated for his defensive quality.
So for my overrated right back, I'm waiting for Diogo Dallo.
Is he overrated? Though?
He is.
He is.
I feel he is.
Well, by the United fan base.
Yeah, the conversations about him around that fan base there.
No, me, I'm honest.
I don't think he's all that.
It's not all that. He's
but-
not really solid yet. Solid. Okay, I don't.
still
Anyways,
has-
there are games he can turn up.
Yeah.
There are games he can turn up, but he's not consistent enough. There are games he can turn up.
No,
and
he's
feel
good.
like-
His games are really good. I think even,
Actually, ever since this manager Ten Hag came in, he's been.
I think he's been pretty okay.
he has been
Pretty solid in
pretty solid.
both left and right.
Uh-huh,
The
he
way
can go
you've
to
been
the left
playing,
wing
yeah.
and go. I wouldn't say
then-
he's that
All that.
Danny Alves. I don't want
He's not from
Kyle
that
Walker,
close at all,
Kyle
man.
Walker kind of thing, but he. Can
But I
be
also didn't have
effective.
too many options, and
Oh no, here it was.
yeah,
it
when
was
I thought of it in my mind, that's who came up, Dallo.
And then left back.
Let's go to CB. So we are going direct to.
I think we do left back and then
Left back.
we'll do a centre back pairing.
Left-
You start with your
Left back. Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu didn't even play that many
Exactly.
games to be
And how you guys said you lost the league because he
So
got
wait, you have
injured.
Tomiyasu as your right back and he's left back.
No.
No, he says he's
My
Oh,
right-
your right back
his
was
right back
Reece.
was Reece
Okay,
James.
I was going to be like, really?
But he can play both too.
Yeah, he can play ball.
So you guys, they were blaming their collapse their bottle job last season. Tomiyasu got
And
injured.
Saliba.
Saliba
got
got
injured. So okay, but I haven't seen enough from Tomiyasu to tell me that.
That he would have been that guy.
From the games, some games this season, when you watch Zinchenko, you're like,
No.
No,
Now the fact that Tomiyasu has to start before Zinchenko is not that he is the most important.
and I
player.
don't think
it's
all
just
those,
because
and the thing is, I
Zinchenko
don't think all those
terrible.
guys start ahead of Timber if he's fit, and
But you
By how
guys-
close is he coming back?
probably some point this month.
February, okay.
I
Because
saw-
in Dubai, he was back
actually,
on.
He was,
If
he was
grass,
I'm
training.
he
being
was
honest,
running on
he looks
grass.
like a black Lisandro
Who?
Timber.
Okay, those are your own
Which
opinions, not ours.
Martinez.
the butcher. No, they
We
as
need
if
to get
similar,
you specs.
similar.
Oh, like you mean playing style? Or
Playing
something?
style.
Ah,
Ajax, man.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I don't know why we, but they're both short for centre backs. I don't know why we didn't go and scoop him up as well.
But Timber plays all the positions. But I
Yeah.
get his point. The way he's saying, like, okay, I saw a take by someone who was saying that last season when you lost Saliba, right? And like you're like at that point,
Rob
no,
Holding was starting games.
Yeah, that's what
this
someone was
year,
saying, like-
that year of the load.
like you lost Saliba, and probably if Tomiyasu was not injured, you would have had like Ben White playing centre back with Gabriel, and then
We can all
Tomiyasu.
look back at
Yeah,
those
but I'm
things,
saying like
but-
that like people were saying like I think his point was saying like how like Tomiyasu being fit would have saved your problems. That's I get
Overrated.
his point to that extent. But
Overrated
he hasn't
samurai.
played as many games either as well.
Who's your left back?
Same thing. I struggled finding someone.
So Tomiyasu?
No. I have Zinchenko there, and
I
the
have
reason
Zinchenko as well.
That's not even it.
no, because I have Zinchenko there because in the Arsenal fan base, like general fan base, not particularly you.
That guy feels like a captain.
The way people
But
say.
have you people really seen the slander he gets on Twitter?
No, of course he has bad games. Of course he's a liability.
His
He's-
bad games are even
yeah,
good.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
we are
He's-
not talking about this week's during the week game, so it's calm. But
Yeah, but like he's a liability in your defense. We all know that.
every time
right?
you just know something is going to happen.
But
on
now,
his
when
wing.
it comes to the way you talk about him, maybe you're just being good fans. But like his mentality, he has a winning mentality from City.
No, but
this guy
you
is
see,
he's a
even-
leader.
I wouldn't put that totally on the fans because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see, when we got him and Jesus, that time last season when the title run was in, they were like,
We're tight.
these are the experienced people that have been here before. They've won the trophies, so they're like the squad can rely on them for their
Yeah, but you
experiences
can't
at
rely on
City.
those two players, for example, like specifically those two because okay now Zinchenko liability in defense. He's okay going forward. Actually, he's pretty solid as a
Yeah, and ever
Yeah.
since there's that video of him explaining his inverting role to
To-
Ferdinand,
and Ferdinand
every
didn't,
time,
didn't understand it.
every time something happens, they're like people are now trying to bring different terms into football, doing different things.
Yeah, but
But
also,
every time we lose and he has an error, that video always comes back to bite him.
but another thing is that like, I think I also had a couple of like that fan base as well talk about how he's probably the best player to play that inverted fullback role. And in my head, I'm like,
Ever.
no, in this period where like Stone started it, then also you're seeing Zinchenko. I think in United.
We don't.
They don't.
No,
We
this-
never tried that stuff.
Okay, this season you have.
Inverted wingback.
I think I've seen Dalo there in the middle a lot. Yeah, but like I'm saying, how is he the best like in
He's
doing
not, he's not.
exactly? That's what I'm saying. Like for
Not
me,
even a
it's
hot-
but it was a tough
Yeah,
person,
but I
like,
would,
position to
I
get.
would say he has had some good games,
I know he's
but
good.
now his bad performances are really bad.
Most of the goals you consider from his end.
During the week, that goal was him.
Even the Salah thing. Remember Liverpool?
And we are anyway. Let's move on to the centre back. So my first centre back,
Wait, who was your left back?
I said Zinchenko. I said
Oh,
we had
okay.
the same.
Mm-hmm.
My first centre back from Manchester United, French international. For the hype
Okay.
for the hype he came into the
No,
team
okay.
with, and the appearances, to a point that United was starting a partnership of Maguire and Johnny Evans in this year of the Lord.
No. But that's on coach. That's on coach.
And you
The games
keep
Varane
saying
was available.
and that's what I'm saying. How can't he have a spot when those guys are playing ahead of him?
Ten Hag.
But with all the experience he brought
Yes.
from Madrid, even the games he has played in United,
I know that great, to be honest.
Yeah, he's injury prone.
No, not even being injured. Like even the games he has played. Like I get what he's trying.
No.
For his run in United
Specifically,
and how much
United,
you are both the hype,
Champions
the
League.
games-
How
Varane.
much was he bought? You guys are hyping.
how much was he bought?
For a four-time Champions League
I
winner.
can't even remember
I
the
can't
price.
remember.
It's not 80 million like you guys.
No,
No,
it's
I
not
don't-
that
I
high.
don't
It's
think
not
it was
that
that, but I
high.
think
40, 50, 60.
Around there.
It's probably
Yeah, but
around-
for
That's
a
a price
four-time
range.
Champions League winner, that's
But that's the thing.
So
That's what we're
that's
saying.
why it's really overrated for all those
no.
accomplishments.
You're
and
trying
all those
to
stats.
say he didn't justify his tag.
No, it
No.
justified, but for those same reasons,
Mm-hmm.
from what he has done that side and what he has shown us in
In
the
United.
league, it's not. He hasn't
Okay.
done enough.
What team kept the most clean sheets last season?
Did he keep them?
How
Like,
many
how many games did he
last
play?
season?
24.
And how many of them? And how many of them were clean sheets? That's what I'm trying to say.
8, I think.
Exactly. And yet De Gea had 17. Was it 17 or 15? 15 clean sheets.
And
so
he's
he
no
missed.
longer there.
So he missed
No.
7 games. You tried.
But the most.
So he wasn't part of the 7 games. The extra 7.
Champions League Varane is overrated.
No, I
No, our backline, our entire backline of last season was Bissaka, Varane, Martinez, Shaw.
Yeah.
Take out any piece from there, and it would just collapse. Any piece. Take out that game against Sevilla where Alessandro had to be carried off by his Argentine guys. Our season ended there and then.
Villarreal. Okay.
Because if Varane would not, Martinez wouldn't play there, Luke Shaw would play left back. 'Cause the
Centre back, yeah.
Centre back. So he is an important piece. I don't see how he is.
No, I would
overrated.
say he's overrated because like not this season.
If Evans is starting, that's on coach.
no, I would actually agree.
If Maguire is starting over him, that's on coach.
No, but
Because
Maguire
everybody
is-
else has eye test, and I think that man management thing comes into
Yeah, he
I
also had a falling out with Varane.
for some time there. It
I
was
think-
silent, but we could see it.
The Varane take is probably valid because like whenever like last I'm not talking about the season like last season and the seasons I don't know when he came but the seasons when like the United fan base would be like no we have Champions League Varane in the back like it's so assured how like you felt pretty solid yet some of the goals
No, I think
some
our
of the
most
goals
important games last season, this season where he played.
has he played
I
this
don't
season?
think you could fault him for mistakes. He was doing his job. That FA Cup final, that was all the hair. I'll slap him if I ever see him. That was all the hair. And I know he's a legend, United legend, our best keeper ever.
Is
But
he
yeah.
Vanessa
De Gea is your best keeper ever.
Oh yeah, the one I've seen.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Good, you added
That's
that.
first question.
But also, man had a run.
No.
No, I think.
There is
It's-
Premier
yeah.
League
Solidified.
No, also said there was a season, right? Where
Not
you
even a season.
like there's one that I have in my head where I used to see De Gea make saves, but with his legs, and I'm like, this guy makes sense because he was just doing he was doing everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like scouting reports, I think teams were like, we'll walk through them. We just need to get past that guy at the back. So anyway,
Who's your
Wait, no,
centre
wait.
back?
Say your second so that we do.
Okay. My second centre back is Lisandro Martinez.
Okay, I also have him.
The
No.
butcher.
The reason, no, wait. The reason I have Martinez there is because you're too aggressive or like that's not defending, guys. Come on. Like, okay, let me give you like 2 games. There's a preseason game against Arsenal in the US. Guy made a career-ending tackle. Was it to Odegaard or Saka? I'm like, guys, it's a preseason game. It's not even threatening. It was in
We're
the
not
middle.
putting his aggression against him.
No,
but-
me, I'm putting the aggression against. That's
No, me, I'm
that's not defending.
No, at some point,
me see.
defenders,
not
you have to have.
for you,
that.
why is he overrated?
That guy, when they were buying him from Ajax,
Ajax,
I know he was touted as the next coming of, I don't know.
Wanted him, so.
No, we wanted him, but we've seen the product that has been put on the pitch.
What product?
He's washed. He's not all that.
Again,
As how highly
This is the
Actually-
back pairing that got the most clean sheets last season.
doesn't necessarily
I don't-
mean
I don't think
they
so.
had the best games throughout the whole season.
Of course not. Of course not.
Because
No, okay.
That-
You guys are saying that overrated. Now, me as a United guy who watched that season, that Ragnick season, that Ragnick Ole.
That's when he came.
No. He came after that. You know how many goals we had conceded? Most goals ever in our history.
When
That
But
season.
you're about to beat
But
that
then-
record
when I
this
saw
season.
Salah
Okay,
turning
but then
him
when-
inside out,
But then when he
no,
came,
Salah does that to everyone.
when he came the next season, which was last season, we literally had the most clean sheets in the game. You don't see a change there from
No.
conceding the highest
I
number of
think
goals
the way
in
you
our
guys
history.
talk about him makes him overrated. Like you put him in the conversations of Van Dijk, who has been here for a really long time. He's
shall
had
get to that, man.
no,
We
but I'm
shall
saying
get
like
to
you're putting him in conversations with like people that are
Stamped guys.
yeah, stamped guys. Like we
No,
see
to us.
we see that he's a coward
He's
guy.
your hardest
He's
guy.
our most important defender.
No, you see
Look
that's-
at our record ever since he got injured. You want to have a look?
It would have. I don't think there would be a significant change because of the team that
We
you are.
literally lost that Europa League semi-final the moment they carried him off the pitch.
Wait.
And then Maguire and De Gea did their things.
Who did you lose to? You lost to
Sevilla.
Sevilla. Or?
But
so
we
anyway,
were winning.
When did you?
We were winning 2-1. No, 2-0 actually.
First way, you lost him
The group
against
stage.
Villarreal or
We lost to Sevilla
no?
semi-final.
I'm saying like when did you lose him?
in the semi-final
Oh, with Sevilla.
with Sevilla. His 2 Argentinian guys literally carried him off pitch.
But
I'm
come
saying,
on, Sevilla and Europa is different.
really,
So
we were up 2-0. He goes off pitch. These guys equalize 2-2. Second leg, De Gea and Maguire do their things. Maguire, who hadn't been starting.
but wait, when did you concede those last 2 goals in like the last 10 minutes or something?
Exactly after he had gotten off pitch. You get so for us to say he is that important, we know what we're talking. We've seen these clowns.
No,
play.
but like yes, he's important to you, but he's not
he's
like
not over. You guys saying overrated? How?
like you put him
He's
in,
our most important defender, and he has showed why he's our most important defender. Without him, we don't even get to that semi-final. Without him, we've seen we are back to our factory settings of the Ragnick era. How many goals has Onana conceded now with the cover of Maguire, Evans, or Varane and Evans?
Maguire has been injured for like 2 months.
Okay.
So you've been
Okay.
playing. Who have you been playing by the way?
Exactly, Evans and Varane. Varane's strongest partner is Martinez. That partnership just works. So to us, he's not overrated. Before him,
To me, he's
we
overrated.
considered 50 plus goals a season. Without him,
How
for
many
all
goals?
of this season, we are in 54 already.
No, I'm saying how many goals did you concede last season? Because I feel like that Liverpool game contributed that much.
Liverpool and City games.
Oh yeah, because
Eight-
even City was
8
6.
and 6. Anyway,
Wasn't there also a game you considered 4?
yeah.
Was that like Wolves or
considered-
no, like to a like a mid-table
Brentford.
team? Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you see
We
now,
considered
who was
there were a lot of games where those players would just go brain dead. like their minds would over just freeze, and because games I still can't explain, but that manager has blood on his hands. Anyway, he's not. That's my counterpoint to you guys. He's not overrated.
I still think I think he's overrated because also I have him. I have him as one of my centre backs.
My centre back player.
Yeah, what's your centre back pairing?
Gabriel, come outside wherever you are. What's his name? Iglesias.
Magalhães.
What's his name?
Isn't that the guy that sang which song?
Iglesias.
Hero.
Oh my God.
Guy.
Oh wow! I was not expecting that.
Gabriel, come outside, you fraud. You're not all that. And he has a mouth.
But I think
Now he talks.
But I think he has improved.
I don't think I even need to expound on why I think he's over.
I mean, obviously, his first couple of seasons.
Yeah.
I think he was always the weak point
Even
in
now,
the pairing.
he's still the
I
weak
think
point
when he
in the
got
pairing.
his new hair,
Get him
No,
out
but
of there.
this season he has been solid.
yeah,
He's
that's
been scoring your goals, but no, he has not been solid.
I think they've been-
Against the right
if
pressure, he always cracks.
if we are to say centre back pairings in the league, do you guys think you have a better centre back pairing than?
But you see that's the exact
Yeah.
point. What he's saying, like you're overrating it, like you're overrating your centre back pair,
Exactly.
right?
Both of them
To
played
me-
last
to
season.
me-
Who had the most clean sheets?
Nah, you guys. That didn't tell the whole story.
Yeah,
man.
no, that's like the whole conversation of how your centre back pairing, or even your back four. Yeah,
At
the
all.
way you talk about
and
your
yet when we
back four.
put them apart piece by piece, it's just.
Yeah, they work together, and I'll
me
say
hear
no.
someone mention Saliba here. Just
No.
No.
I respect
Saliba
Saliba a
is-
bit. I
he's-
respect. He's the next Varane. Anyway, my
Who's your second centre back?
Van Dijk. Van Dijk, you fraud.
Maybe,
and I'm
maybe
not-
you just talk about his fall-off point when he has just back from injuries. What?
No.
But this season,
I'm not even saying he's overrated. I think he's the
you're
top
going to
three.
say the names is mentioned.
Exactly. Best defender ever in the
Generation.
Premier League. And I'm like, bro,
But
the guys have him ahead of Vidic. They have him up against Terry, ahead of Ferdinand.
Ferdinand.
Have some shame, please. Vidic didn't win PL Player of the Season twice for you to have your Dutch goose above you. Yeah,
But I think he's on
He
his
is
he's
very
on his
He's
way.
on his way.
He's on his way, but he's not there.
not the best.
Yeah, he's on his way.
And my overratedness comes from people calling him
Now,
the
yeah.
best ever Premier League defender. Even having him in those conversations is a bit of a stretch. There are three: Ferdinand, Terry, Vidic.
Vidic.
And that's it. Put Van Dijk with Karaha, put Van Dijk with Campbell. Who are you guys?
So Campbell.
Put him in company
Tony
category.
Adams.
Put him in that category, but
That was a player for you guys.
Yeah.
In your centre.
old,
Tony
Like the
Adams.
early 2000s.
yeah,
2000. Hey.
late 90s. Yeah, put him in those conversations. Like how you want to bring KDB in there that trident. I'm like, first put your boy down there first.
Okay, wait. No. Let me stick to the conversation. I won't bring up KDB sauce today.
Yeah. So he's overrated because people call him the best Premier League centre back ever. Yeah, he's not. That man has 2 seasons where he consecutively got cooked.
I think that was after.
Last season,
That was after the injury, right?
oh, wow.
Like he came in the league.
But
he-
I can literally remember him getting cooked every season. There was, except his first season,
Liverpool season.
he was really, really solid. But again, not enough to put him. I remember Vidic and Ferdinand once went 11 games without conceding
A single goal.
a single goal,
That's
11
interesting.
consecutive clean sheets. Then let's not forget Terry and his 15 goals conceded a
Who was
season.
Terry's pair?
Carvalho. I would actually
okay.
put him
I
there,
remember.
but he only played very few seasons. But yeah, 15 goals. So these are guys who have some stamina to them. PL Player of the Season, Vidic, twice. In an era where you had stars in every team, it's not an easy feat for a defender.
Okay, true. I think he's on the way to. No, as in I think right now it's
It's not.
He's on the- he's on the
He's
way.
where he deserves to be.
he's
He
on the
will
way. But
finish
did you
his
see
career
how?
from
Did
there.
you see what he said about Like, you know how Klopp is leaving at the end of the season, and then they asked him.
Their renewals,
Yeah,
contract renewals.
I think it's either the end of this season or the end of next season as well. And then he was like, he's going to wait and see how things play out.
All of them want to duck smoke.
Yeah.
They know United is coming and they want to duck smoke.
I feel like
boy,
they're going to lose a lot of players. But
they know Kobe Mainu is on his way. Now they want duck smoke. Anyway, who's your CB?
You really had to bring him up. Anyway, my centre back pairing. Yeah, I already have Martinez. We already touched on that. My other centre back would be Christian Romero, the Tottenham guy.
Guy's head, man.
He always
loses his head. He's not a composed guy.
Exactly.
Every like 5 matches, you're worried about a red rush tackles.
He used to start ahead of Martinez and Argentina.
Yeah.
I never understood.
He's so unpredictable. Like, he can't.
Martinez wasn't influential in that World Cup.
Yeah,
he had his one moment.
Yeah, there's a game of footing when he came on for. Yeah,
that guy was actually. You guys were done. Argentina was done, and then he made the crucial tackle.
Because let me see, Romero, he's so unpredictable.
I can't even say anything about him.
Yeah, but then when you like, I like following all the big six clump, like those big pages for them. I'm like, guys are talking about Romero like he's like those, like you see someone saying Ferdinand, you're like,
he's
this guy is going to like
he's
going
funny.
To he's just going
chaotic.
to make he's going to make that one thing, and you're like, why are you conceding a pen now?
He's chaotic. Argentine. How should I say?
He's a World Cup winner, yeah, but he's not in those conversations.
Oh yeah, and then midfielders, because the formation is 4-3-3.
Yeah. So how I think we just mentioned all the three.
Yeah. Tell us your overrated 3.
So I'm just going to mention 1, 2, 3. You guys will cook from there. I have Casemiro. That's my one. Then my second is Cole Palmer, and then my third is I couldn't forget. Actually, I wish I could put 2 of them, but those Chelsea midfielder guys. But I have Caicedo in mind. But
so we have the same midfield. I have
No, hold on.
I
Why is Casemiro over?
Let me also mention
we'll get
mine. I have
there.
Casemiro, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez.
Why is Casemiro overrated?
Okay, wait. The same. I think it's probably the same reasoning with the Varane thing. Like, you've come from.
What impact have you seen that he has done this?
It's not even impact. For me, it's not impact. I think it's more of discovery. I feel like in La Liga, Real Madrid get away with a lot of things, right? And when he came to Manchester United,
there's a question.
Wait. When he came to Manchester,
you're going to tell me he's bought 5 goals?
Wait. When he came
most aggressive way.
When he came to Manchester United, how many yellow cards, how many red cards, how many suspensions did he pick up last season?
Some of those things have not been justified.
But wait. But those are the
struggling people.
I've seen a guy strangle someone more fiercely than Casemiro, and he only got booked.
But those are the same tackles. Those are the same tackles that he was doing in La Liga.
Okay, yeah.
So now
La Liga tax.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
now,
honestly,
you're trying
we
to.
are always. I'll say this. We're always complaining about how these guys start Ericsson, how they start McTominay.
But no, those are.
The whole point of you buying Casemiro was to be that defensive shield to protect those guys behind.
They play Ericsson as a defensive.
No. So if sometimes they put him, I don't. You guys want that guy to collapse, but you are talking about Casemiro.
Yeah.
And I want to cook.
You guys bought Casemiro. He's supposed to protect your defenders, cut off attacks, transition. And on the wages is on as well. Because he came to collect. He came to collect a check.
Let him finish.
His fall off from Madrid to the Prem.
No, you finish.
And how many games does he play in a season? Minus his injuries and his suspensions.
He tries those things.
To me, he hasn't had any impact ever since you guys bought him. And for those other reasons I've given you, justify that signing.
No, but
me.
still,
you just wanted to get a big name, but you guys are crying about your midfield. To the point that right now Kobe Maino starts in your midfield
over him.
Why did he start?
No, thingy as in Casemiro being injured or something.
No, but
So I was saying, what impact has Casemiro had ever since he signed for you guys?
Okay, you guys are being very crooked right now. Salty, I don't know what to call it. But excuse me. Before Casemiro came to United, what was our biggest problem?
Everything.
No, that one season, that one.
But even when you
The
go to that,
season before.
I still don't think you've solved your midfield.
No,
issues,
the-
even with him being in
the
there.
season before. You're telling me you've never. Now, me as a United.
I watch United
I can
games.
tell
I
you.
have to hate watch, so I have to
Yeah, I
watch.
watch.
Okay, and your hate watching is biasing your view. So, before Casemiro came, we didn't have a DM.
Who's your
CDM.
six? Fred, right?
We're using
Fred.
Makeshift guys.
Of the-
there.
yeah, okay.
Fred. And you saw it, teams were literally running through us.
I still don't see much
You
change.
see, me, and I'm sure a lot of United guys will attribute last season's defensive discipline to 3 players. That's Spain, Casemiro, Varane, Martinez.
The same team that conceded 7. Okay.
No, it conceded 8, conceded 6 as well. These are 2 games out of the entirety
Conceded
of last
4,
season.
conceded 3.
But you don't see the game. We conceded way less goals last season than we did before him, season before him. And now we've literally conceded more goals already than we did at this stage of last season. You get, and he hasn't been playing. He has been injured. You don't see that. Last season, I think we fell out of the top 3 conversation. Wait, we finished third, right? We finished third, but we fell out of the top 2 conversation in around February, March.
Around, no, I think it was way before.
No. Okay, either way.
Yeah.
He was available most of the time, but we were in the top 4 conversation, no doubt, majority of the season. This season, when he has not been there, where are we? I'm even ashamed to mention where we have been prior to last weekend. We were in 8th. 8th. That's without him.
I still don't think he has been that
Oh,
influential.
and then
for years.
I know it's a small trophy, so I'm not going to try and make a big deal out of it, but we went 6 years without winning any trophy, not Carabao, not Community Shield, and then he comes.
Oh, Champions League, Casemiro.
And then we went to Europa. He and Fred outplayed Barcelona's midfield, and we won.
That's your trophy for the Euro.
No. We fell out because Martinez got injured and Weghorst couldn't shoot.
We had that guy.
Can't shoot to save his own life. So, yeah. So you to tell me you haven't seen Casemiro's... No, before him...
He just came to collect it.
No.
I think-
Before... there's 3 years here, because I'm looking at 3 years. Before him, with him, and this season where he has only played like not more than 5 games because of injuries.
I wouldn't say, like, I get your point.
You don't see the impact.
No, wait.
When he was there the whole of last
Before he came, yeah, you guys have had, okay, you've had issues everywhere, but midfield is where you control the games and all that. Yeah. So I see that. And then when he came, there's a little bit of solid, but it's not significant. Like, I wouldn't say he's the same.
The question is, did you
that's
see
what
the
I'm saying.
impact?
No,
I saw it.
wait.
I felt it.
It's not significant where you now like that's
To
why
a
we're
smaller
saying,
extent.
yeah, like there is like a 5% or 10% improvement, but it's still
an impact, right?
no.
1%
That's why
change.
we're saying he's overrated. Like the way you guys
for
talk
such a name.
about him.
You guys just went and signed
No,
a big name.
he's joining a team full of people
team was
that
already
are
dysfunctional.
people
Yeah.
that are mentally challenged, and he's coming from Madrid. Don't clip it. He's coming from Madrid into this club where our strikers play when they want to play. Rashford and Martial, I'm talking about you. The other guy who had his court case, disciplinary issues, guys rebelling against the manager. And don't you guys believe we overachieved a bit last season, considering how we finished the season prior?
I feel like other teams underachieved. I feel like Liverpool weren't doing the best.
Now
I
I'll
feel,
give you that. You had an alright season.
okay, yeah, we didn't
Exactly.
expect you to win.
And what's the difference between last season and this season?
No improvement in the mid.
There's
And why? There was no improvement.
even if Casemiro
still-
was playing,
my point is, when it comes to Casemiro, like the way, I think probably how your fan base talks about him, like like yes, in Madrid he was that guy, but now I feel like probably age has
He's
contributed.
washed.
His legs are not doing. What
He's
doing.
not.
He's not. But the way he's being talked about.
No one is saying this is 2016 Casemiro.
No, but that's the thing. This is
2017
Champions League Casemiro. That's what you guys go back. Like the way. No.
No,
You
No,
give those,
no,
I feel like
both
you
of
guys
them.
give them a lot of respect for what they did at Madrid.
In
and
Madrid,
what
not in
they've done
United.
At your club.
Exactly. That's what you're saying. That's why you overrate.
They are living off their old Madrid.
in,
vibe.
in your squad, you have how many? What I would say? Should I say
World
9?
class people.
No. I'm saying like 9. Should I count them as 9 or count them as 5? No, 5 Champions League. Like whenever like Casemiro start. I mean, yeah, Casemiro start. Yeah, that team has 5 Champions League.
No one says that.
We're not saying, not you particularly, but there are people in your fan base that do say that. That
Again,
Champions League, Casemiro is
you
there,
guys
Champions League,
are-
Varane. Like we're saying generally.
None of us is dumb enough to not know why both of them had so much Champions League success.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like you guys, like
They had
you're
a hitter.
riding on.
They had a hitter they'll never play with again, ever.
You're
That
right.
caliber.
You're riding.
Ever.
On,
Coattails, old coattails.
you're riding on
Is
their
that what's
on their
up?
success
No,
in
no, no,
Madrid,
no.
not in United.
Me, United fans, we felt their impact last season. We came from what position did we even finish in the season to that? Like 7th, 6th.
Were you? I
No.
feel like you've had Champions League for.
No, we didn't have Champions League, but I think we had Europa. Did we? No, we didn't even have Europa.
Who
Unless
was?
I'm confusing it.
I'm trying to remember who was. That was
No, we had
before
Europa.
Ten Hag.
Yeah, before Ten Hag. Ragnick finished, I think, 6th or 5th. Yeah,
So
I'm
who was top
confusing.
4? City, Liverpool.
Yeah, we finished 5th or 6th,
Chelsea
Arsenal,
wasn't.
or whatever. Finished 5th or 6th. Then those two, Varane, Casemiro, keep the most clean sheets in the league. We get to 3rd. Yeah, win a trophy. We hadn't won one in 6 years, no matter how small. You really think if Spurs won something right now, they would care what trophy?
Nah,
you won?
obvious.
No.
Those
Of course,
guys
now for
haven't
them
won in
have-
nine-
Exactly, and that is how starved we, the fans that are hyping these guys.
So
have
you are
been.
really, really, really happy about that Carabao.
Like you brought. Wait,
with
okay,
your-
wait.
With all your history, that trophy moves
As
the
a
needle for you.
team, the players that you
No,
brought
but you
in.
guys can't say that we've gone 6 years without a trophy anymore. It's about banter, not about. Of course, I would have wanted to win the Champions League. Of course, I would have wanted to win the Premier League. But now, Arsenal, Chelsea guys.
Yeah, and
can't tell me
you've
I've
brought
gone
in reinforcements from this crazy club, this overachieving
This is,
club,
I think-
to win the Carabao. That's how you
No.
feel satisfaction.
You people, this is about banter. That team needs to be put apart piece by piece, starting with the owners.
Rebuild.
No one
You want
is
a
dumb
full
enough to
rebuild.
think Casemiro is coming in to take us straight to the Champions League final.
No, of course not. But then,
To win it, actually.
no, you can't. I don't think.
The only player we didn't even think of that when Ronaldo came through, that he's back, yeah, we are going to win Champions League. Premier League, maybe, because we had just finished 2nd the season before. But Champions League. Now,
Hey,
we're
only-
calling Casemiro to come to a team that finished 6th, and we expect him to drag us by the horns to first against
Not exactly
City,
first.
against Liverpool. No, but because he finished 3rd. He finished
but
3rd, which is not bad for his, considering where the team was. You're talking about impact. Like, have you moved from this point to that point? We moved from 6th to 3rd. I think there's a small difference there. Europa League, UEFA, Champions League. We conceded way less goals than we conceded season before. There is a number there. De Gea literally won the Golden Boot, most clean sheets in the league. So
Golden Glove.
Golden Glove,
Golden
yeah.
Glove, sorry, Golden Glove. So you do. I know it is not the impact we would have wanted, but it is a
You're happy
realistic.
with it.
It's a realistic impact. I'm not happy with it, but it's a realistic impact. Most clean sheets in the league, way less goals conceded than the season before. Champions League from Europa. Carabao Cup. So the impact is there already. So I don't know what you guys are going
I
on.
still think it's
Who
overrated.
are your other?
You're actually the ones who have more expectations of him than us.
No,
than me
it's
at least.
the expectations we have for him are derived from what you guys say
And I'm
about
telling
him.
you, that man and Varane both won Champions League because they played with Cristiano Ronaldo in his prime. They'll never get that player ever again. I guarantee you. They also played with prime Modric,
Gareth
prime
Bale.
Kroos, prime Bell.
Benzema.
They'll which team has that quality of players anymore? No one has that dynasty anymore. So regardless of where they go, those 5 Champions Leagues or 4 Champions Leagues will stay with Madrid. So no one is stupid enough to attach any expectations to it, really. Anyway, so my overrated midfield.
Your other
3.
No, he hasn't said
3.
any.
I have McTominay.
Good
And
for
not
some
overrated by the fan base,
by the-
overrated by the manager who chooses him. He has an infatuation with him that is really starting to scare me. I don't know what to call it. I can't even call it hoofball. This man can't pass. He can't run. Okay, he can run. His tackles are
He didn't do
always-
the basic things at midfield.
Like,
has
the
to do.
fundamentals are not there. Just hoof it to the box, hope McTominay or Højbjerg is there. He's the guy who said he's clogging up the paint, so that's his job. Hoop it to the box, hope McTominay will head it on goal or find a loose ball and shoot it. Yeah, so he's overrated by the manager. And then the other 2, Enzo Fernandez, come outside, right?
I also
now.
have Enzo
So
Fernandez.
we all have like
You
Chelsea
Argentina.
Chelsea has
Argentina.
the most expensive midfield in the league.
Then the third one, Moises Caicedo.
I have Caicedo and
You
Enzo
two
as
men cost 200 million, 100 each, and
Some
I can't
other
even-
and
man-
even more.
more
you
than
have
that.
you have these guys tested top 4 since they moved?
I have one crazy stat. Enzo has never. He's never been in top what?
Top 4?
Top 10.
No,
I think.
he's top.
No,
three.
there's
the one in top
there's
10.
some crazy.
Yeah,
he
there's a-
won one game last year or something like that. There's a crazy stat.
Both of them, they haven't sniffed top 5, and
Even
their
top 6.
midfield is very shaky. But guess what?
Conor Gallagher is outperforming guys that
And yet they want to sell him. Yet that's probably your.
Yeah, so that's my midfield. Overrated McTominay, not overrated by the fans, overrated by the manager. Enzo Fernandez and
Enzo Fernandez wants to show up against League One teams, FA Cup,
Oh,
Well-
those ones. He will give
but
them
in
the
the
business.
Prem he's getting hooked.
I can't remember one Premier League game I can attribute to Enzo Fernandez and say, yeah, that is an Enzo
Oh yeah,
Fernandez
because even
game.
when he scored the 2
Yeah.
goals, it was in
That
league.
is
It was in Carabao.
That's a Moises Caicedo game. No, I can't.
I know it's not their fault for being sold for
that
all that
price.
money, yes. But then now when you're being sold for like that money, I think you should come and show up that, okay, maybe I'm
The
not.
expectations
Yeah,
are too
they're
high.
high. So try and meet
It's
them.
a whole
Because when you compare,
bunch of players in this day and age.
because when you compare,
It's just the game anyway. We just have to live. You remember something that's not so far-fetched now that I think of it? Remember when Fiorentino Perez was trying to get everybody to love the Super League?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he was saying, yo, guys, man, football is dying. Now, it probably looked like a profit-motivated, statement.
I feel like maybe
But
yeah.
honestly, look at the talent we are playing with these days. They put in a shift, but I think they have a ceiling. And that ceiling may not even come from physicality, but I think in the environment they've grown up in, the mental aspect of the game, you have a player on 300k plus, probably United's most important striker at the moment, former top goal scorer last season. He went to the bar when he knows he has a game 2 days prior. 2 days, to the match.
Wait, let me see. 'Cause
He got faded and then got ill. When
you have training the next day.
you have training the next day. Like, that doesn't register with you. You're on these wages. Anyway, I'm just saying it's a
In
symptom.
general.
It's a general symptom when Perez said the sport is dying. Because I was thinking, okay, if we sell Rashford, who would we honestly scoop up? Similar quality, similar.
You'd have to spend
everything.
a lot. You'd have to spend a lot.
You can't. Vinicius is not leaving Madrid.
You'd have to spend a lot.
Guys talk about, unless it's something that really happens to push him out of Madrid, but he's not leaving.
Racism.
It's probably that.
We can't get Mbappe. It's even a dream. We can't. Guys talk about Leao, but I'm yet to see more from that
Raf.
guy.
Yeah, he's
Rafael,
alright. He's alright.
But he's not all that. Then
He's
there's that guy.
Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
Then the Napoli guy, Crava, who was good for only one
But
season.
Celia.
And then who else? Honestly, you can't think of anybody else. A left winger. that good to give you 30 goals a season.
Yeah, but then like
You can't.
I think
All I've mentioned.
the options that are there are either like loyal to the club or
Exactly.
you're going to have to spend a lot
Lot of money.
to
Like,
convince the club.
back then, you would
to sell
literally
them.
just look anywhere, get a replacement.
Yeah, but now in midfield, like when you look at the Chelsea options, like yeah, like the way I was saying, they don't determine their price, but I mean, you play like, okay, I've been sold for this, meaning like people rate me, so let me go and show them some ball. Like you look at Rice, I'm sure Rice would have never imagined being sold for 105 million, and you're going to a big team, there are high expectations, and like you have like proper.
I'm surprised. No,
I was going to say, it has been underwhelming.
Oh.
Race.
Okay, all I would say, Arsenal were much more fun to watch last season than this season.
True, but
They were
like
in a
at
better
least
position.
it's living up a little bit to the money,
Yeah,
or even to
right.
the money. Like even got a point where Arsenal fans are like, "Should we send you 20 more?" Like now here you're looking at Brighton, you're
I'm
like,
surprised
"Bro,
none of you have said Amrabat.
wait, did he get injured? He has missed a
I
lot
know
of
that signing where it came from.
no, because he said the season.
Luckily,
Even
it
at
was a
AFCON. And
Yeah, even at AFCON,
Luckily.
didn't he? He got a red card in their last game.
Thank God.
no
it
one ever
was-
talks about that signing. For
Thank
you
God it
guys.
was a loan. So
Is the loan done?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
No,
It's not.
he's going
he's still
last season.
last end of the season.
But he's going back.
I think it's because maybe he played the beginning of the season a bit because he was playing with like Casemiro. Like Casemiro would play before Casemiro when Casemiro got injured. Now he was the guy. Then you realize that
he hasn't been playing consistently.
that's what I'm saying. Like when Casemiro got injured, he was the guy.
But,
then also
playing
it reached
him
a
as
point.
left back.
It reached a point where you're like, is this really the guy?
He's not.
Yeah. Then I think also he got injured because I'm not seeing him play like for probably
while.
3 months. And then he got called up for Morocco. Those ones.
Where he hasn't been. Okay, and then we move to forwards.
Yeah, who are your forwards, Van?
Forwards. Let me start right. Actually, right wing, I struggled as well. I don't think there are so many underperforming people, but I went for a very random take. This is Jordan Ayew. I think for someone.
Is he overrated?
No, it's overrated because like this is your main guy. Okay, he used to not
For
main,
who?
for Crystal Palace. Like
Over Olise.
no, say exactly like before Olise and
Is
Eze became like the big factors in
That
the
is
team. Let me give you a
You're
crazy story.
just racist now.
Nah. Like look at this because like this guy has been there for how many years in Crystal Palace?
Everyone knows what to expect from Ayew at this point.
Yeah,
He's
but
a
like
hard
he has
worker, puts in a hard
He
shift.
runs.
yeah, but
No
that's what I'm
end
saying.
product.
Yeah, no end product.
So
Yet
there's
this
no
is
overrated.
yet this is the guy like you even had him as strike at some point because
He has played
plays
everywhere.
No, he has played in the right wing for a couple of okay. Recently he's playing right,
He works
But-
everywhere.
and I still think it's overrated. Like for
Nah.
no, as in
there.
I feel like they should be focusing now when
There's
they
not too much expected of him.
like for
If,
them
actually,
as the club.
if he does something, he has overachieved.
That's what I'm saying. As the club, they keep like there's a point last season where I think Olise got injured last season as well, right?
Even most of this season,
No,
Olise
like
hasn't
also
been
last
fit.
season he lost. So there was a point where they were saying like play Ayew, like Ayew's our guy. Like how is this your guy? Like let him go. Like
But now, such teams without big finances or big academies that are bringing in players like that,
yeah, but that's the thing.
there's
That's
no
why
one that you're going to say this person can.
that's why you can take the risk and bring in some random guy. No one will be mad at you. But like how are you saying Ayew is our guy? Like as long as you see, like if you look at Crystal Palace fans. If Ayew is in the team like lineup and you're like, yeah, I feel comfortable with him there. How are you feeling
Nah,
comfortable?
You don't have a choice.
Everyone knows what to expect.
Because
from
you've
him.
seen him play like 250 games, and I think he
They don't have a
didn't have 50 goals, yet he has played like 200 and something, almost 300. How is this?
They don't have a choice. It's their clubs.
But as I
Actually, they
said, there was no one really like right wing that I could have picked.
Okay.
Who are your other two
Your
forwards?
other two forwards.
Left, it's obvious. I don't even think it's a big
Say
deal.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
Left wing, the boy from Manchester.
Rashford.
Yeah, it's not even a big talking point.
Okay. I can understand the way things have gone this season.
Not even this season.
Last season he was on one.
That's what I'm saying. In he's one of your longest serving players, right?
He is.
He started from way young, which is something that I respect. People who get into the team like those
Yeah,
early
yeah,
ages,
yeah.
that's mad, right? So right now you're looking at him as a leader because of how long he has spent there. He knows the culture. He knows what's
He has
expected.
been in conversations.
He has been in conversations with Mbappe, Vinicius.
And he has been 22 for like 4 years.
Someone, they keep comparing him. He's the next Wayne Rooney. Like, we have seen it. We have seen.
We know he's not peaking higher than that.
No, we have seen what Rashford can give us, right? We have seen it. Like, there are those moments where you're like, this guy's. But then he's not consistent.
He always has his goal against Arsenal. And that's where
He's not. Okay, for me, he's just not consistent. Like, he's inconsistent. Like, he'll give you, like, in an 8-game season, he'll give you, like, what? A month or two of, like, crazy, ridiculous games. And then when he's off form, you know how bad he can be.
But now, this season in particular.
This season is even... Actually, now, this season is even worse. Like, it's worse than... Like, last season, it was... Actually, no, last season, before World Cup, it was not that great. After World Cup, when he came back, oof, he was cooking. Like, every season, I mean, every game we were just seeing this. I even got tired of it.
Everyone was doing Rashford celebration.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't give you like a full season, but like now, even when he gives you like those moments, it's like a month, 2, 3 max, right? And I feel like the way we were talking before the recording started, how like even if Garnacho is off form, he will still give you a little bit. Like, you see it.
But Rashford doesn't. He doesn't. Back.
And you're like,
yeah, I can understand the Rashford take. And then the other forward.
Who's your centre forward?
Oh, centre forward. I think probably I had 2 choices, but Cody Gakpo. I don't understand up to now why Liverpool bought him. I don't think even he fits the system.
To score against us.
Oh yeah, he had 2 against you, right? And then I also have Mikel Antonio. Probably because of I only know because of the podcast. Like the way he does it for other players. The way he does it for other players.
But
like,
man, Antonio has been a grafter his whole career.
No, I'm saying.
Imagine someone from right back, wing, to make it to a point that he was carrying West Ham. There are a couple of seasons he saved those guys from relegation.
No, but I'm saying, like, if he wasn't judging for players like that, I wouldn't have him in conversation.
I wouldn't put too much weight on whatever he says on their pod.
It might be entertainment, maybe actually what he believes.
Yeah. No, he says some things. He's an opinionated player, but that wouldn't make him overrated in my eyes. So my forwards are Jack Grealish. Okay. No one ever mentions... no one talks about his price tag like that. And whatever.
Because he has won trophies anyway.
But I would say it's more because of the people he's around, the team he's in.
Everybody in that City team must chop. If it wasn't for...
to me, Jack Grealish, the contrast of his career in City and
Aston Villa.
Because when he first came to City, how much time did it take him to adapt?
But every player struggles.
There's that adaptation period. It's fine. But now, he's too... in City, he's too direct. You always know what he's going to do. His output...
Predictable.
Plus his output... Show me his goals and assist numbers, the times he has been in City. If that's a 100 million player. But we are in that age now, don't blame people for that. Because he was the Aston Villa guy. He was their guy. But I had high expectations for him from when he left Villa to go to City. I thought he would kick on high, and of which now he didn't even have a permanent spot in the team. But Pep, you would say in Pep's teams he shuffles a lot, he changes a lot, he rotates a lot. But there are some constant figures you still, and I wouldn't put Grealish in that caliber of players for Pep. So for me, that's my reason for picking Grealish.
I'll defend that.
My centre forward is Evan Ferguson from Brighton.
He's young.
They're going, but they're going to sell him for like
but
120.
No, and now that, because let me see.
Isn't he like 20 or 19?
I think his first proper season, last season, I think he played maybe 20 games. He scored 6 goals. This season currently is at, I think, 6, because there's one game I think he had a hat-trick this season. But then the way they talk about him, the price tag, they were talking, bro, that guy being 100 and what mil. I'm like, in this time period of 2 years, what shows you that this player is worth that much? He has shown glimpses of being a class player. He's a finisher. He can score goals. But I would need more quantity over
more games, more.
Like consistency over a period of time. You can't show me a 2-year span of which currently he only has 12 goals, and you're telling me they want to sell that player for
Is
over 100M. That's why he's my overrated 11-9.
Okay, and then
Then on my right wing, I'm putting Darwin Nunes from Liverpool.
He plays on the right. Oh, you just
They
putting.
play him
anyway.
I
over
thought they
that-
play him left and
all over,
How is
that
Nunes
front.
overrated? All of us know he has.
probably.
Ah, no. And everyone has seen his finishing. You fail to score the easiest goal
And
and,
then
pull
you
out
go.
a worldie from there. But I would say the conversations
footballer.
about him from when he came from Benfica, his goal scoring record from that side, it hasn't translated here. And Liverpool players, Liverpool fans still back him on the timeline.
I think he-
because they'll see his output and see goal and assist contribution is around.
I also think he gets in the right position.
Yeah,
He's just not finishing.
he's just not
He has
finishing.
something.
But he doesn't score. To me, he doesn't score enough to justify his price tag as
Also,
well.
I also-
That's why he's in my overrated 11 team.
I also think that in this day and age, man, football is cooked. Like, we have unfortunately, even me, I have very high expectations. I don't care if you're 20 years old. I don't care.
Yeah,
if
as long as you get on the pitch.
you have to,
You have to do
deliver.
something.
I've seen that Barcelona kid is 16.
Why Yamal?
Yeah. Yamal.
Lamine
You
Yamal.
have to deliver over your 18, over your 16. I'm not going to give you 38 games. I want it now.
Isn't this his second season?
Yeah, but last season he wasn't that good
It wasn't
at
that good.
at all.
So,
Despite starting it so
you
well.
can imagine Bellingham has been playing since he was
Bellingham is
16,
cold, man.
and now it feels like he's been around forever.
People were questioning why Birmingham retired his shirt number.
But now he's proving them. Anyway, now me.
Who are you?
Yes.
Forwards.
Let me start with the left wing. Martinelli. Why do you guys rate him so much?
Because he's cold.
Oh, it's cold.
No, this season I would say. This season he hasn't had his.
How many seasons has he played? Because I know there was a
think
period
like
where he
4.
had.
Last season.
He has been around.
Last
from
season, you
2019.
guys-
No, there's a season where he was injured, like probably
Last
the whole season or
season,
something.
Arsenal guys had
His earlier seasons he wasn't playing that many games.
That's what I'm saying, like-
2019.
Yeah.
But he's been around for maybe 4 years.
These guys have the audacity to ask him to play over Vinicius in Brazil.
No. You say there are some crazy. I'm not
Oh.
that delusional, but
Yeah, no.
Oh,
the-
but then last
Even-
season,
no,
let
even
me
this-
say this. Let me say this. Vinicius isn't all that in Brazil.
yeah, but it will click one of these days.
Yeah.
But even
so,
even the at the beginning of the season, guys did a combined 11 with Madrid. Like Arsenal fans did a
no,
combined,
that's-
and they were like,
that's delusion.
yeah,
That's
and they were like 8 players that were chosen. I was
Oh,
like,
I don't think he's overrated. He's not having his best season
And then
this season.
my 9, the other Gabriel.
Gabriel Jesus.
is he overrated?
Overrated. People expect all this stuff from Jesus.
Yes.
Everyone on the time.
Where's the
every time-
samba? Where's the samba
Every
sauce?
time they're
Okay, maybe
mentioning
that.
his big chances missed.
The
Then
guy-
he
the
came
guy-
out and said his
He
strong
can't.
suit
So
is
he's
not
not
scoring.
As a
so-
striker, as a 9.
But I don't think he's overrated.
It is to me. And then on the other wing, the right wing, Phil Foden. Come outside, you hand.
So let me first
Phil.
wait.
Phil Foden
Why is Phil Foden overrated?
I don't even want to hear your side. First, relax. Let me first defend Jack, and then I'll go for Phil. Jack Grealish.
What are you defending?
Relax. He's not overrated. First of all, his price tag is because of English tax. It's the same reason why we bought Calvin Phillips for 50. I don't know how we bought Calvin Phillips for 50.
Calvin Phillips probably. Did
So-
you play more than 10
10
games
games.
for City?
And Pep used to bash him publicly.
I
He
don't
was
even know.
not. He
But
was
yeah, so
overweight. Anyway,
Jack
go on.
Grealish could have been maybe if we had paid 70. I think would be anyway.
You would
Yeah.
still justify 70 mil.
Yeah, because of what he did last season. That was his second season in City. I'm going to give you a crazy stat. There are only 2 players that have played like last season. That crazy run that we had that played the FA Cup final, the Champions League final, Club World Cup, and Super Cup, the finals. Only 2 players. One of them is Jack Grealish. There's a reason why Pep rates him. Maybe he's not as crazy. no, he's not as crazy as he was in Aston Villa or why he's doing what. Like a kind of document.
Jack Grealish.
So he has aura.
No, it's not even aura. Like he's more controlled. He's like that's what you need.
Like,
You need that.
Jack Grealish role in City. Just keep the.
No, but that's the
away
thing.
from
Like
that
you guys
side.
don't see what he does for City. He will keep
I'll tell you that
he will keep the ball. He's the guy.
Primarily, that's all he
Yeah,
does.
and that's what you need to do. He'll keep the ball. He'll win us free
But
kicks.
Man, you have to
He'll
have,
win.
He no longer has sauce.
No, yeah, he's a slow,
flair,
he's a slow
nothing.
tempo kind of player, which is boring. That's Pep football. Pep will slow.
Very predictable.
It's
That's
no,
why
it's
I like
slow.
Doku, man.
It's slow and it's.
They are going to take that flair out of him. You
I
wait.
don't think so.
You wait. You see him next season. They took it out of Mahrez.
No, really. Mahrez, no. Like Pep tells you, choose your
Mahrez
moments.
Gets you a new one-on-one.
Yeah,
there.
that's it. Like pick your. You don't have to do it all the time, right? I think that's
Why football
that's
is
something.
cooked, man.
That's
We
what I'm
no longer- We
saying.
no longer have bowlers.
You want
We don't
guys.
have
You want guys to
bowlers.
do that all the time.
We no longer have
Guys,
bowlers.
back then, guys used to see a left bar. I'm like, what?
Food.
This is food. Let me try to take
I
him
mean, you can do that on Zinchenko or like Trent in defense, stuff like those kind of
No,
players.
like, okay, wingers,
all the time.
wingers no longer want to beat their men.
Okay.
First pass it back and then let me
But
overlap.
Jack Grealish has been too underwhelming.
No, yeah, he has got to like that is out of his game. That whole I don't think I've seen him go at a defender like that. Like it's so rare.
He
Probably once a month or twice a month.
Who's
but
the
that's
last-
fine.
Who's
But
who's the last adventurous player we had in Premier League? Mahrez?
Hazard.
Oh yeah, Hazard. But that was like
Really?
4 years ago. UK.
Who else?
Salah is not adventurous like that.
He's not.
But Salah has moments.
He has
man.
moments. That's what I'm saying. He
There's-
picks his moments.
He's
Was
smarter.
it Watford or Norwich that goal?
He's smarter, yeah, but Hazard
Yes, it was
wanted.
Watford. It was Watford.
In
They
fact,
were very good.
Hazard wanted the smoke week in, week out. You get. He wasn't picking and choosing.
I think now it's about being a smart player rather than being.
Until for football is
They
cooked.
cut out everything, man.
No, but that's the whole point. Like Jack Grealish is not.
just-
he's-
Football is now results
Yeah.
based.
Yeah,
That's
Jack.
always been Batman.
We grew up in the Dino, the Kaka, the
I know, those
Nazario,
guys were
even
different.
Cristiano era, where you see a defender.
Why is Messi not being mentioned?
I didn't grow up watching Messi, so I haven't mentioned.
Well, he didn't grow
No,
up.
but here, I don't think Messi was. Okay, what I'm saying, guys who. Neymar, but guys who.
Flair, guys.
Neymar Baka.
I wouldn't say Messi had flair. By his body, whatever, he was just a natural dribbler. Like, get the ball, I'm going to beat my man. But
Going to
the
beat
guys
like-
I've mentioned, probably get me the ball, I'm going to try and dance with this guy. You get the Ronaldinho.
I'm going to embarrass you.
I'm going to try and embarrass this guy. Cristiano,
Ronaldinho was laughing at guys on the pitch.
Nazario, like guys, who are, give me the ball, I'm going to try and embarrass this guy. And then we're also going to get the result, yeah? Messi was more like, give me the ball, I'll do what I'll do. I'll dance around this guy. I'll get. It was never. I wouldn't say it was intentional. I'm going to cook this guy. I'm going to try. And
I know.
cook
It's,
this
let me
guy.
just pass through and I reach there. These guys
Exactly.
don't know who I am.
But these days, you don't even. Vinicius tries. Mbappe doesn't try, but I know he can do it.
I feel like
He can possibly
I feel
do
like
it, but he
Ali,
doesn't want.
earlier when now he has relaxed.
No. Even at the World Cup, he was doing it.
Yeah, like no. Like
He can switch it on. Innit?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He
Like
can switch it on.
that's the thing. He picks his moments. That's what it's about
You're
right
supposed
now.
to cook 90 minutes. You see your op, try and cook him. As much as I hate how I can't use that word. I hate how delusional Anthony is, but I see his courage.
There's a method to the madness. Nah.
His courage I'm not even saying he's good because
But
of
do
it.
you know you
But
can-
I see that unfortunately his heart cannot be backed up by his ability. But you see him trying, like, okay, get me this ball. I'm gonna try and cook this weekend. Like, he's delusional enough to try.
But the thing is, like the thing about Anthony, for example, it's not even about like you can see,
Man,
but you know what he's going to do.
yeah, very predictable.
That's the thing. Like
Very
you
predictable.
that's the thing. Like he's like a Nunes kind of player. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's effort and stuff, but like Nunes you can't know, but like Anthony, he's going to
try and do
and
this.
then bring you back
Cut
to his
back,
better,
to
like
his
his
right,
stronger
and then
leg.
try to shoot with his
You just know. That's I think that's the annoying part. Like
yeah, but anyway, point is we no longer have Grealish. I don't know
But he's-
where the game died from.
No, as in,
like,
okay,
we
well-
have it again. I attribute it to Pep.
no,
This is
the
him.
thing, I would say that because at the
This
same
is
time,
him.
when
Get
he
to-
joined this club, he knew that there were high expectations of him, price and everything. But now when you go into, like, he talked, I think it was during the season. Man City also have a podcast. So during the season, they interviewed him, and then he was saying, like, when he joined, you've joined this club that's probably they have all this success now. They have all these great players. You're seeing players that you could only dream, like, of playing, because really she's a young guy when you think about it. Now you're there.
27.
And then, like,
When
he has seen...
He joined as a young guy.
Yeah, I think when you sat down, like, team tactics and everything, Pep tells you don't lose the ball, right? So you're not going to, like, actually only Doku's on plus on that. I don't know how they've given him freedom.
I'm waiting for him next season.
But
turn it down.
Pep tells you don't lose the ball. Like, Pep likes possession. So if you have that in the back of your mind,
perfection.
yeah, he likes possession, perfection, everything. Exactly. So if you have that at the back
And
of your mind and you're
every
saying,
manager.
You're tentative now. You can't.
yeah, you feel like I can
Play.
take on this guy, but what if I lose it? This
What
guy
if
is
I
going to
lose
drop
it?
me, or
Exactly.
he won't play me. Or I think that's something that he
Sport is
said.
cooked.
He said in an interview, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Then he had that
the
run.
sooner Pep retires, the better football.
Nah.
No, it's guys like him now.
We're not going to have competition if Pep retires.
Every manager wants to play like him because it's been so successful.
But it's successful.
But they're
Who's winning
killing the joy. I don't watch my team.
I watched some game Ateta played for centre back. We are playing a centre back as
As a right back,
a
left,
three as a
three.
Who would you played? It was who
what's
was the
this
back
guy
four?
that came from Syria.
Kivio.
Kivio. He was
Oh, yeah, and
playing
then who
three
was it?
atrocious.
Oh, and White.
One of those Fulham or West Ham games that we lost.
No.
No,
I
but Ben White, I have no problem. Ben White.
Ben White has done
Then
well.
all this inverted fullback
Back
stuff.
nonsense.
When
But you see now that
they were doing it with Rick. Okay, we've had some success with it, but
it's not sustainable. Like,
you have to have
One
a
guy
different
has,
class of
players.
quality of players to play that
Players.
style of
To
football.
play that style of football. So the sooner he leaves the game, the
Nah,
sooner.
man,
nah.
the game,
But
the
then
game needs Pep.
you won't be seeing all these funny things where
What
you see,
funny thing?
where you see
There's no
where you
excitement
see
from a
someone like
City game.
Bernardo Silva
You guys
playing
won
left
it.
back.
You guys won a treble and no one cared. That is how.
Your people still
boring
care,
your
even if you
treble-
don't like.
your
There's a
treble
way,
is.
guys. Man City won the treble last season, and no one's talking about it. You're talking about it.
No. I'm just
I'm
pointing.
telling
out.
you, like the general consensus.
We
Everyone-
don't
Like
Yeah.
it because it was,
Okay,
it was
it's
expected.
in this sense. It's in this sense.
Wasn't it expected?
It's in this sense.
Wasn't it expected?
No.
Wasn't it
No,
expected?
it was with the way they
Exactly.
played last
But
season.
now if you're-
and when they reached the final, they are playing Inter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was
then-
expected. But if,
No, I would say
if
this.
Arsenal had won the league last season, was that expected? No. It would be
First,
talked about till.
I'm going to say it's in this context why people don't care about what City really does. Like, let me say, United fans, they would rather see City that's it's meant to be their rival than,
Yeah.
like, let me say, an Arsenal or a Liverpool win a trophy. So
That's fact.
when City win something, these guys are like,
It was expected.
these other teams don't have it against us. Like, we did this. You guys haven't won in how long? So it's in that sense why people say they don't care about what City does.
Yeah.
They'd
And we
rather
honestly
see
don't.
City succeed than
Than
Yeah,
any
like
other
they
team.
are real rivals.
Yeah, because City is not that relevant. Honestly, they came up because of some oil money, but you just walk.
The same money
you
that
just
you've
crush-
been twerking for the last 2 years.
for reasons. Because the guys who have had
But
the
you guys
metro-
have always been spending. That's a fight.
You've
No,
been
no.
spending and then you even wanted more.
Is
Isn't
our
that
money
not greed?
justified? Did we come up because of oil money, or did City come
Yeah,
up because of oil
I
money?
told you at the beginning of the episode, I still think Ferguson was a checkbook manager. Just like the way you guys call Pep a checkbook manager.
Ferguson's score was 5 academy graduates. Who were Pep's score? The people he found there, he chased all of them, went and bought whoever he
He
wanted.
didn't chase all of them. He played with some. He
Okay.
played until Aguero wanted to go.
Everyone
David
was
Silva
first.
wanted
Either
to
way,
go.
Everyone was
Guys were
first
phased
out.
out.
That's so unfortunate.
But that's- I think
Slowly,
that's
but
the-
they were phased out. This team, the team that won the treble, is there a player that Pep found there? Or everybody he bought?
KDB was there. Let me see. Who said? Let me look at. I know the starting lineup. I don't know the
KDB
bench.
is an anomaly, leave him out of it.
No, but
Everybody
he's a
else.
player. You
Okay,
want me
okay.
to? I'm looking at the bench. No, he bought Ederson. Who?
Don't look at the
who,
bench. Start from
no,
the
I'm
team
saying-
that played the final.
I'm looking at our best 11, like the one Ederson he
He
bought. Left,
Walker he
who was
bought.
left back. Hey, we didn't have a left back. Just Cancelo.
What about Benjamin Mendy?
And now that's another thing.
Chill that guy. Let's chill that guy. Continue with your one.
He was
Isn't he a Pep signing?
no, he is, but
Anyway, go.
he had his issues as well. But he won his case.
Centre back, Diaz and who?
What's
Diaz
that?
and
Laporte.
Stones. No, Laporte wasn't starting like that.
No, yeah, I'm
season.
saying.
But also
are
Laporte
we
was
talking
bought.
about people that Pep has bought?
No, the
No,
one.
but Pep spends a lot of money. I mean, he
Exactly.
bought, no,
That
he has
whole
spent a lot of
treble-winning
money.
team.
Wait, he has spent a lot of money on defenders. That's something that also me. I look at him like, but
That whole treble-winning team was.
is there
him.
anyone on that team minus Jack Grealish that couldn't have been bought by any other team? Think about it. Who? Because you didn't rate them, and then they come to Man City, they do so well.
No, everybody wanted
Pep-
Haaland.
But do you know?
Everybody wanted
Is
Haaland.
Pep the one that bought Nolito at City?
No,
No.
that was
That
Pellegrini.
guy has a flop. Anyway, let's go.
He phased them all out
That guy has a
until.
flop.
But that's what you need to do as well in your club.
Okay,
Also,
not many
this guy
managers
Ateta
have-
I
did it
guess
low
Arteta's just
Yeah,
guys.
and rightfully so, because now he can manage the team that's there, doing
Okay.
well.
The managers that have that privilege have proven to.
Not even about privilege. It's
It
like
is privilege.
it's like okay, these are the players that I can
If
work with. These are the
Mourinho
players
had
that
the power
respect
he
me.
wanted, if Mourinho had the power that he wanted back then, Pogba.
But
would
then
have
that's a
been
problem of the
gone.
Glazers, not Mourinho. You get
Now you see why we
exactly.
want
But
them
now,
out.
no.
And you're saying we're
hey.
talking for all money.
Yeah, but
Who
you're
else?
talking because now us when we
No,
spend it.
they were the only ones who could buy us.
No, but now us when we spend the money that we have, the money that we get
You
from.
were irrelevant before oil money. Yes, you did exist. Okay, you existed, but you were
That's the
very
thing.
irrelevant before oil
Yeah,
money.
we weren't. We were
If
mid-table
we
team.
get bought by oil money right now,
I
we
don't.
still have a history.
I don't think. I don't
We
think.
still
It,
have a history, and
I-
we are still relevant by
I
any
don't
means
think
necessary.
that your solution would be solved. I mean, look at
Yeah, it
Newcastle.
wouldn't be
look,
Swift.
Look at
My
look at
point is-
Newcastle.
Uh-huh.
But
They were bought-
those Newcastle guys, they haven't even
even
put in
spent.
money like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. But
Yeah,
they
it
have
wouldn't be
reached
Swift. It wouldn't
South.
be Swift.
So it's about swiftness. Even if it takes like 5 years, I don't think it's going to be that impactful.
Well, Ronaldo left United in 2009. He said he found the same.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Same
even if
feeling
you got
cool.
owners now, like the way you said, I don't think like it's bigger than that.
No,
You have first
we
get rid
need
of-
oil money because the guys in charge don't want to grow with the game. We have no problem with the Glazers if they're doing the right things.
How much money have you spent since?
No. They've
No.
been giving us the cash.
Exactly.
Okay, who is in charge of recruitment?
That's
Who
the
hires
thing.
those
Now,
people?
is that a problem?
Who hires the CEO? That's the Glazers.
No, first relax. The Glazers are the owners.
Mm-hmm.
They probably have like a CEO. Wasn't that Ed Woodward? So he's probably the
Who
one
hired him?
No, but I'm saying
Who hired him?
wait. Yes, the Glazers have hired Ed Woodward, but now Woodward is the one who's going to now do like the whole
Exactly.
set up.
But you're seeing 3 years in, you should have seen that this man is an accountant.
These guys
He
don't
does
care.
it.
They're making their bag there. Like,
Exactly. So don't blame us for being like, hey, yo.
No,
we
but at
actually
the
gave
same
them
time,
7 years before we started
it's the
praying,
same.
like,
It's
yo,
like
leave.
what I'm trying to say is that you want more money. Like you want another
It's
billion
not
on
about-
top of the billion you already
Listen.
spent. You want another billion from
No,
these
no,
other
no.
guys.
It's not about the money because clearly the Glazers or United don't have a money problem. It is about, for some reason, it took them 80. They didn't even fire Woodward. He left.
Hey, he didn't. Oh.
Nah,
They
yeah,
didn't
he
fire
left.
him. He left on
resigned.
his own. He resigned. There is a guy there I've seen that has been in. I was always wondering who was in charge of contract extensions, and I saw the guy. He's just leaving, and I think it's because of
Of the
these
CEO.
Aeneas
Omar.
guys who are coming in. He has been there for 10 years. This is the guy who awarded Phil Jones contract extensions. This is the guy who has,
Phil Jones ate your
Is he still
money.
He's still there.
no, he retired from
Oh,
football.
you were trying to call him back. I saw something like that.
Don't even get me started.
You guys make me happy.
Exactly. So there are people in that club. Someone in that recruitment department said we need. Okay, Mourinho said we need a defender. They went and got. Maguire wasn't a United, wasn't Mourinho
Mourinho,
guy.
he was,
Well, okay, he said I need a DM, a CDM, and you go and get Fred. Like the issue is not that the Glazers are not giving us money. The issue is they're refusing to put the right people in place.
But
This
then-
is what Gary Neville was saying. Like at United, you're a big club. You need the best in class at everything. Van Gaal left. The first thing he called Ed Woodward was that guy is an accountant. How is he in charge of football matters?
But then
Honestly.
isn't it also like also your player development, right?
There's people in charge of that.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
There's people in charge of that.
It's
Like,
beyond recruitment. Like you always
every-
United is known for
Just
signing
rip
the biggest.
the whole thing, the
exactly.
whole structure.
Every department. Like right now, why some guys are okay, you guys have. Why some guys may be Kawa, me I'm not, with the Glazers staying on board, because they've apparently handed over all the football keys to some other guy, and we've already
Jim
started.
Ratcliffe.
And we've already started seeing some changes. I hope it will stick, but I feel like
haven't yet,
it's a
like-
prop. But
So-
you can already see the changes are being made. We brought in, like we've been hiring accountants as CEOs in charge of football operations. Accountants. These guys come in. They've already seen the problem. They can get City's head of football. What that guy was a big
Head of operations or something like that.
like someone with football knowledge, not debit credit, and then say market prop.
And he
So
has like a lot of experience because he had been also he was head of contracts at first at City and then
yeah, he has a good rap sheet. He has a very,
because he also Barcelona. Actually, I
a
think
very good rap sheet. Yeah, someone experienced, like best in class at everything you do. So us saying we are tired of the Glazers, not because they're not giving us money to. I mean, clearly they dropped 80 million on Maguire, 100 million on Anthony.
But
We
Maguire
know,
was
we
what?
know the issue is not with the money. The issue is with everybody else in the club who says this is the player we're narrowing on.
But it's not like the whole thing is like it's not exactly their fault. They're not.
Who is-
No.
If
like,
we can see that there's a problem.
wait. Like they're not. Should I say like for them they're seeing probably the profits if there are any. I don't know how.
Okay,
Also things
exactly.
work. Like
As-
for them they're seeing things are working out on their end.
On the business
and
side.
they're giving them probably money to spend. Everything is okay. Like they're not really invested. should I say, yeah.
Exactly. So it's not like we want Arab money because we need it. We need more money. No, we just need people who put football before business. And
Right.
clearly, the Arabs have proven to be doing that.
I don't think so. I think
Guys, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
I think when it comes to those Qatari guys, it was more business. Like the culture,
Yeah.
the culture that they have.
I read a rumor that
Qatari guys are buying every sport. And
No, it's a-
Saudi.
yeah, but like the
Sports
culture, like,
washing.
the culture that's in probably that part of Middle East.
mm,
Yeah, for them when they
Excellence.
when they invest in the business, they want it to do well.
excellence.
So
exactly.
they are going to do
They
their
treat it-
best
uh-huh.
to make sure that the right people are in charge. Yeah,
That
yeah.
is
It's not,
what we
it's not even on,
wanted.
it's not even on football knowledge. It's just that for them it's business. Like they want to
Because
to
very
tell
few
their friends
people,
that I spent 1 billion, but now it's worth 5.
very few
So,
people would say that the Glazers have not given us money. They have. Or okay,
No,
they have
they're-
not.
they-
the
no,
team has
every-
been generating that money they've been using. The Glazers have barely put any of their dime in that
yeah,
team.
but then they would be taking the money.
But then, when you know your CEO has been inefficient for 5+ years, you still leave him on the job. Head of recruitment has been shit. Head of negotiation has been terrible. But you still keep them in place. It's like, I was about to get political, but like a certain government in East Africa, the guy saying, I'm not corrupt, and yet all his boys are, he knows who's stealing, he knows who's dealing, and he's
This might
just
be
like,
your
I'll
last-
arrest them.
This might be your last weekend. But anyway. No, but I get your point. But
Yeah, so it's the same thing. You know the people you've hired are inefficient. You won't fire them and get the best ones.
because for them, I felt like they were just comfortable. Like back since, like for them, they're seeing things are working
So
out.
that's why we wanted them out.
But-
Anyway, I think we can wrap it up, yeah?
Okay, so I think everyone can just say their teams, like the whole squad. Though Phil Foden, but anyway, he's cooking. I'm not even going to.
Overrated.
It's not.
Ah.
It's not. But anyway.
My overrated 11 is Dean Henderson, Diego Dallo, Varane, Lisandro Martinez, who was my left back,
That's the whole United.
Zinchenko, Casemiro, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Jack Grealish, Evan Ferguson, Darwin Nunes.
Okay, mine is Ederson, Reece James, Gabriel Iglesias, or whatever his name is. Gabriel Van Dijk, Tomiyasu, Scott McTominay, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Phil Foden, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli.
Oh yeah, you have a lot of Arsenal players. Yeah.
He also has a lot of United cases.
Anyway, my overrated 11 in goal. I have Onana, right back Trent Alexander-Arnold, centre back pairing of Lisandro Martinez and Christian Romero. My left back was Zinchenko. My 3 midfielders were Casemiro. Who did I go for? I went for Caicedo and Cole Palmer because I think he's overrated. And then, but I could also have, no. What has he done at that club? Anyway, but I could also have Fernandes there because any of those Chelsea guys, to be honest, the entire team. Enzo Fernandes. No. And then left wing, Marcus Rashford. Right wing, Jordan Ayew, unfortunately. And then strike, Cody Gakpo, because I feel like it doesn't fit the system, or Mikel Antonio because of his podcast. But that's it.
Hating on a black man, just trying to put out content.
And with that, this marks the end of this episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.